Hello everybody, welcome to another daily gaming news and gaming deals episode. So let's get started. Not much happening. There's been some rumblings here that the XTX has some temperature issues. From what I read, I don't. From what I read, it doesn't give us like what the specific cases of what happened for overheating, like for example trying to overclock in some way or something like that. It's just saying that it has like huge temperatures. So the AMD supposedly confirms that these normal high temperatures. However, I saw something regarding like the if you connect multiple monitors or something like that, might have this issue of higher temperatures and consumption power, which is kind of normal because you have to push more from the GPU to deliver the signal to multiple monitors, whether it's 2, 3 or more, depending on the graphics card. But it seems that some of these like small issues can be tweaked through software or like a BIOS update from the GPU. But however, they have the same things because the type of manufacturer of this kind of GPUs and CPUs are of chiplet modes. And from what I understand from the Ryzen series, the new one, the 7000, it seems that the temperatures are high, but they are sustained, but it's normally it's how it works, the logic of the thing. So basically the limiter is always regarding temperature, so the performance is limited to temperature. And I think this might be kind of the same thing. I don't know if it has to do anything with the fact that there's like the similar chiplet technology manufacturing here. I don't know, but still there is not a lot of details of the specific situations on when this happens, but from what I gather might be one of the things. It's mainly it's about junction hotspots. 110 is too much. Usually GPUs go around 60, 70, peak 80s. So let's see how it goes. If I have any more news and details regarding the situation of the new XTX Radeon here, I will let you know. There is a lot of rumors what's coming out in CES in terms of announcements. I'm not covering those rumors. It's too much info, and especially with rumor-wise, so I try not to waste too much time on that. When the announcement comes now in CS in like 3-4 days, I will cover the best I can with all the new hardware that it will come out during the next year. So when it comes out, I will sure to post you on regarding those updates. I have some gaming deals. The gamings that I really that I like and I'm interested. They are running short. So I found this one, King Arthur's Knight's Tales. I follow a YouTuber that does a lot of this kind of games, and I like this kind of games. So it's a kind of Wasteland, Midnight Suns, XCOM kind of gameplay here, with some tweaks, and it's more story-wise more heavy. So it has more story. It's not like XCOM, you have like a broad narrative and then you go about doing all the strategy, and there's a strategy layer and the tactical layer. So it has all this, but it's very story heavy, which is good to make a change of pace. And it seems a very good game. It is in promotion like 35. I think the game is from this year, so that's why the discount is not that huge. But I think it might be worth it. From what I saw, it seems very good, and interesting for me to play. So in a future, so that's why I'm giving you this heads up. Now I post now on going for GOG. Got Disco Elysium, the final cut, very well recommended. I think it won some prizes here. It's like an indie game. It has some issues regarding mainly background stuff, like the developers, and then there is like some drama there. But the game itself seems very good, very off-kilt. It's like an RPG basically, and when you play Detective with Amnesia, and basically that's how you pick up the game and the story wise. More, we have Dishonored Complete Edition, $20, which is good. It's the 2 games, so with all the DLC included, from the first and the second game, from what I read here. So it's a good deal. It's like $10 each game, like the final edition with all the DLC for each game, which is good. Also, this game launched this year, Plague Requirement. It's a DLC from the first one. Very heavy game for the GPU, very intensive, but seems very good and way better than the first one. I never played the first one, but I think it's a really good game. As you can see, the recommended settings, RTX 3070 or RTX 3070, sorry, or an Radeon RX 6800 XT, sorry. It's morning in my time. I'm still trying to process all this information. And we have The Witcher Enhanced Edition, Director's Cut, which is like the full thing. This is this is not a remake. There will be a remake of this first game, but it's way like 4 years in the making still, so you have plenty of time to experiment and try out this game. It's very good. Technically, it's not the best one. It's very unique per se. I played this game when it came out. I'm not sure. This is 2007. I'm not sure this is the original release date, but I know I played it when it came out. I played like 2 times at the time. The combat is a little not what you usually see now in RPGs, but the story is very good. The mission structure is and the open spaces is maintained throughout the series basically. So it's a good starting point, and you get the story wise, the how it started in the games, because it follows to a certain point the books from what I understand, but it doesn't follow to a T. And then we have, of course, the sequel, the Witcher 2 Assassin's Creed Enhanced Edition, $3, which is cheap. This is the final edition, so when it first came out, the third act didn't have some content. They had to cut the content to release, from what I understood. But then afterwards, when they released the enhanced edition, they put that extra content to give. It gives more context and more, and the story wise, it makes more sense from what I understood. I don't remember playing the enhanced edition, but I remember playing the normal edition when it came out. And yes, at the time I remember the third act was very short, but it seems that in this edition resolved that issue. And yeah, and of course these 2 games have mods for them. For sure you'll find it on Nexus mod or something like that, and it's more than doable even with GOG, with the GOG versions, and of course no DRMs, nothing silly like those things. And basically this is it for today. Hope it didn't stretch too much the video, and I'm going to wrap up with my usual go get funding for me to provide more and better content from my private clients. Started to do some video stuff, enhance my image work also, and basically afterwards with my free spare time continue to do the content that I'll be bringing, and also resume my gameplay series. And basically this is it. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, Kunamy Master out.